Good morning. How you doing? How you feeling? Get your cup of coffee. Let's wake up. But before we're waking, let's make some time for ourselves. Let's take about, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes to an hour a day to be able to sit back and and do a morning meditation. Get in touch with yourself. What are you feeling? Emotionally and physically. So make yourself a cup of coffee. Let's take some time to reflect on your emotions today. Let's mentally prepare for the day. What are your goals? Let's ask Spirit, the angels, your guidance. What are some possible obstacles that we may encounter today? So did you listen to the reading from yesterday? It's crazy how I'll do a reading and then it won't really resonate with me, but then like at the end of the night it's like, oh wow, that happened. Or I see how I could have handled that situation better. Dope. Veronica, I know better than that. So did you go get your Phoenix journal? I hope you got your Phoenix journal. And so this is all part of the process of healthier living. Making healthier choices, healthier habits. This taking time to reflect on your emotions, to gather your feelings, your thoughts, your dreams, your desires. Is you're attending to yourself, to your needs. What do I want today? What am I going to focus on? What are my goals? So, I'm going to be your personal I'm going to be your personal coach for the next 6 months. All you need to do is get your journal, follow along, and let's start assessing every aspect, every layer of your life every 2 weeks, and start adding more value, promoting more vitality. Most importantly, personal development to accomplish your dreams. What's stopping us? What's stopping you from doing what you love? Mindsets is huge. Perspective, mindsets. Oh my god, I've been reading this book. I'm gonna share this with you. Okay, so like this, let me just quickly share with you before we do this reading. Okay, so this is the game plan. This is my game plan for the next 90 days from January 4th until July 2nd. We're going to start off. This Monday was starting to detox sugar. If you notice, I did my coffee, no sugar. And instead, we're going to start adding like probiotics, grapefruit, lemon, essential oils if you have essential oils, or just the fruit to start killing off the bacteria in your gut that's promotes the cravings. Okay, so every 2 weeks we're gonna go through knowing our numbers. The next 2 weeks is gonna be our vision board. So we're gonna need our journal for that. We're gonna need some. You're gonna need some like little what do you call them? Labels. You're gonna need labels because you're gonna need to label our journal. I'm so excited. I just got this I just got my book yesterday. So once you label them, it's gonna be a lot easier to navigate your journal. So we're gonna put here one for our vision board. What is it that you want for 2021? What do you want to accomplish in 2021? Start thinking about that. But this book only goes for 3 months. So first thing, what do you want to accomplish in 2021? And then we're gonna reverse engineer that. How do we get there? Okay, now if I want to get there, what are the steps that I need to accomplish in these next 3 months? And that's where we're gonna start our vision board here. Okay. Now I'm gonna help you through this. I'm gonna do a vision board workshop. So we'll do a live workshop 12:30 on Friday. So if you're at work and you can't watch it, you can just watch it on your own time. But I will be doing the live Friday at 12:30, January 22nd, the vision board workshop. What is today? Is it? I didn't think today was trash day. It's weird. Okay, sorry. All right, and then after the vision board, we'll just stay right there. I'm not gonna give you too much information. Okay. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's where I was going with this. Okay, so after the vision board, we're gonna every 2 weeks we're gonna go over one life sector, and I'm just gonna quickly just say them to you. It's your vision. We're gonna do the vision board, and then we're gonna do home cooking, and then physical activity. And so every 2 weeks we're gonna add a little bit more. We're gonna add a new habit and a new habit. For right now, it's just being mindful, grounding yourself, taking time to be able to get into your books daily, is making the commitment, right? And then we have relationships, spirituality, home environment, home environment, career, social life, finances, education. And then joy. Finish off with joy. What brings you joy? So since I'm just finishing one cycle, I'm stuck here still in the finance one, since the finance is at the end of towards the end of the program. But I just really want to share this with you now, because if you can get it now, look at my dogs ate my book, a lot of my books. This is just really amazing. Like, this will help shift your mindset when it comes to like finances. I feel like a lot of people need this right now, and I just gotta share my story, because in the book it talks about the closet, like having your closet and creating the vacuum. I've kind of talked about this before. So it's creating the vacuum of prosperity. So it's like, in order to receive, it's to let go or give. And that's why I'm talking about it, because this card right here reminded me. A good give and take, good equal give and take. What gives you joy? What can you do even right now during this pandemic that, we're stuck at home? What acts of service can you do that will bring you joy? That's gonna take us, yesterday's reading talked about being so strong in our base, and our first chakra, like our basic survival needs. And when that's over, like I'm overcompensated for like my basic survival needs, then we become like almost like hoarding, or greedy or just like me, mine, and we don't let go, or we let go, but it's like kind of like with a condition or an expectation. And even though you may not say or think it, like deep down your rooted thoughts, like there is some kind of like expectation. And so this book is it talks about creating the vacuum of abundance, to have an equal give and take, to give, right? And so there's one story in the book where she's talking about the closet. For example, we have so many clothes. We have clothes that probably doesn't even fit us, that we've just been there. And like my husband has like a lot of clothes, because just this week I had him clear his side. So I've been working on this on myself. I've been cleaning my closet out for about a month or two. So I've been emptying, throwing out, filling up garbage bags and giving them to my neighbors. But I wasn't really. So in the book it talks about how she did that. She cleared out her closet. She didn't know how she needed a whole new wardrobe. And then all of a sudden, when she finally got rid of the clothes, and I got rid of it with no expectations or whatever, she, all of a sudden, her friend calls her and says like, hey, do you want to go shopping? I got this gift card. And so she went shopping and filled up her closet. And so it was like the power of creating the vacuum, so for abundance, giving, or get rid of what no longer serves you so that new and better can come in. And so here I am giving rid of all my clothes, and and wearing your best that you can, dress to impress every day, even though you have nothing to do, like dress as if it's the best day of your life, not thinking, oh my God, I don't want to use that outfit, I'm going to need it for in the future. That's kind of like a what is the word I'm looking for? Like a poor mindset. That's not the word I'm looking for, but I can't think of the word. It's like a lack. Like you don't trust and believe that you'll be able to have and get more tomorrow. Like you never know, you can win $1 million, And so that's the whole part of having faith and having trust, and not being in fear, not being in the ego where it's greed and mine, and and then it's like competition, and then there's fear, and then the anxiety and depression, and it's this. When we let go of that and have trust, and we do things out of love, and we have faith, yeah, we have to be smart and protect our future, but doing things out of the heart space and not expecting anything back, but doing it like as an act of love. Like, how can I help? How can I give? What will bring joy? And so I'm thinking, like, I have these clothes, these shirts here. Honestly, I haven't used them in a year. If I haven't used them in a year, I'm gonna give them to my neighbor. And my husband had like old work shirts with like old business names, his old company's names. And he gave them to the neighbor, and they were so happy. They're like, man, they're brand new. And he's like, yeah, but it has a business name. Oh, that's okay. I can use them for work. And they were so grateful. And so I was explaining this concept to my husband on Saturday, and I said, okay, you have a lot of clothes. Let's start weeding out what you don't need anymore. And I was explaining to him. Somehow it was a lot easier when I explained it to him. And so, yeah, we cleaned out. We got about 2 big trash bags full of clothes, and like 1.5, like between mine and him. So yeah, and I was doing that, and all of a sudden my friend came with like literally like 10 trash bags of clothes And I was like, no, let's go through it. And she's like, no, go through it. And like, I was so focused and no, I gotta get to here. I don't want to be disturbed or bothered by, I'm waiting on my blessing over here. And she was like, here, this is a blessing. I'm like, no, I'm waiting on this. And she's like it took me, like, we got in the car, drove around, and it took me a while, like, for us to right around the block for it to hit me, like, Veronica, this is a blessing. Even though I felt like, oh, like 10 bags of, I don't know what's in that. Here, I'm like, okay. Oh my God. I opened the bag and it was like, fits like a glove, stuff with tags, brand new. And like 10 bags of it. Okay, I didn't take all 10 bags because it wasn't all my size, but I did take like a good 2 or 3. And so it's just the mindset. Once you start doing things and out of the heart, and you start releasing the fears, you'll see how like the energy will flow much beautifully within yourself. You'll feel balanced and grounded, and then that's just gonna radiate outward, and more blessings are going to come. So, and then that's when, when the people who don't need it get it, they have a different mindset. So that's where I want to take you to a place where we are tending to your personal emotional needs, your belief systems, your especially during now that COVID, with all of this all of the stress and anxiety in your base chakra and your basic survival skills. Nothing is guaranteed. And actually, the reason why I started my journey into wellness is because being a small business owner, for some reason I lost my insurance, and I didn't have insurance, and my son was taking medication for ADHD, and myself medication for anxiety and depression. And you know what, it came, thank God, I didn't need medication for any bigger issues like hormones, thyroid, diabetes, something that's like you need it. You're at that point where you need it. Otherwise you'll die without it. But I think back to like, okay, our country is only like 250 years old, if that. Do the math. 1776, 2000. Do the math. So I can't think right now about the numbers, but it's around there. This world has been around for billions and billions and billions and billions of years. These systems that we're using, the healthcare systems, the medication, the prescriptions, were only invented maybe even 30 years ago. So there has to be another way. You're not going to tell me that my life depends, that I came into this world. I was born into this world with no clothes, with nothing, with everything I needed to tend to for myself, to live. But now, as an adult, I need this school, I need this prescription, I need this in order to survive or be able to function in society. I need this license, I need that, I need, And so I began to start to shed myself start healing myself within. Because there is something not right. Something's not right. You're going to tell me I need you in order to. And what's going to happen the day I lose my job? The day that I lose my insurance? I'm just going to die? Oh, I gotta apply for, even in nowadays, even if you did apply for, state, federal, state aid, and you do have the medication, and the hospitals are so overwhelmed that you couldn't even get into you can't even get in. So why don't we start finding and looking for ways to be self-sufficient, to be able to to live off this earth, off this land. I'm not saying we're gonna go. I just imagine us in a desert and a little island wearing coconuts. Come on, we don't have to go through that dramatic measures, but we've been defeated, but we haven't lost. We haven't lost ourselves, and it's time to make time for ourselves, to reflect, and to be the leader of our own destiny, of our own body, of our own mind, versus just reacting to everything as it's coming and just putting band-aids and doing this and taking band-aids. Because healing hurts. To heal, it hurts. And most of us have been raised in instant gratification, fast and pleasure and more and bigger and better, and that's no longer working for some of us. I hit bottom a few times, a lot of times, when I let the base chakra get the best of me. I'm the shit. I'm the one that makes the money here. If you're gonna do what I say, okay. You don't believe in a higher spirit, but I'm gonna put you in a timeout. I've had to learn the hard ways. So let's work together. If you're enjoying this, give me a like, give me a high five. I love you. All right, personal development. We're going to call this personal development. I'm still trying to think like how the right verbiage, and there's so much. I have 3 more months left for school for integrative nutritional health. And then I'll have time to be a personal coach, for a full-time personal coach. All right, so I'm going to pull out 7 cards. Yeah, so start thinking about cleaning out your closet. Look at your neighbors. Who can you donate it to? Who can you give it to? Who can you bless? Well, I did this a little different. I kind of just started without even thinking, but let's just trust the process. Ooh, let's see. What is the message for today? What can we expect? What can we improve? Setting clarity, setting boundaries. So the Lovers came up again. Can you see them? 7. So this is your base chakra. This is the base is your root. So that's your survival instincts. The second chakra is your the sacral. It's associated with orange. It's how you connect through others with feelings, desire. It's sexuality and creativity. Your third chakra is your solar plexus, associated with how you express your personal power. like your self-confidence, kind of like your adrenal glands, your adrenals. Like, are you trusting, are you accepting? It's the gut feeling. Yeah, like that gut feeling. Okay, so the fourth chakra is your heart chakra. It's associated with love, generosity, compassion, forgiveness. Your fifth chakra has to do with communication, truthfulness, setting boundaries. This is good. So this is really balanced. This is respect, love, communication. Your sixth chakra is intuition, your imagination, star. You are a star and you know it. And your seventh chakra is an enlightenment. It's like a new let me think about that a little bit more. It's a new beginning. It's definitely a new beginning, a new home, a new way of being. So there may be some mental health issues that you're being awakened to. When I say mental health issues, I mean shit. That's like anxiety, depression. You know, doesn't have to be all serious. I mean, it could be a little bit more serious. But why? Is it your belief or somebody told you? All right. So let's see. Here's a story. Well, I see soulmate energy here. So you may have this deep emotional wounds, these fears. And just like remembering back and remembering and talking back and like nostalgia and like communicating about past hurt. And sometimes just that, just the communicating of the past, like past issues, like it could be like childhood abandonment issues, childhood fears, or just something that happened, childhood trauma. And just going back and acknowledging that and acknowledging how that is affecting you now, how that belief system is affecting you here and the now in the moment. And saying, I'm no longer going to let that. I know what that is. And now developing the new skill by loving yourself, by finding love, by personal growth, by saying personal affirmations, by looking at things, by using, your intuition, your imagination to build your spiritual enlightenment. Well, is the beginning of the road, is the road to recovery when it comes to mental health, physical health. Ooh, this is deep. Setting clear boundaries. Ooh, I got chills. And it's perfect timing with us gonna do the vision board. Yeah, because a lot of this I'm actually, it's crazy because I'm going to school for nutritional health, right? And it's like right now they start the lessons for this week is the chakras. I'm like, what? I had no idea that this school was going to be talking about the chakras. I came to the school for nutritional health, but it's all tied in, and it's crazy. So there's a strong need for a healthy diet, to start paying attention, to maybe join a gym or to join a group like this, and to make the commitment to self. Look at the warrior. He looks like a warrior. Look at him. Out of all the cards, the warrior. This one, it came out 3 times in a row. This is the 3rd day. Oh yeah, today is Wednesday. Oh, it is trash day. I don't know where last day. Right? Anyways, when I think about my videos, yes, I'm right. I have not been going into my daily journal. So this is starting back after all the holidays and the craziness. Like, who am I? Where am I? Thank God for my Phoenix journal, because this gets me back on track every time. All right, so let's keep moving forward. And on the bottom, the fifth chakra again. So this is the 3rd day that this one comes out, or this one comes out. Oneness and unity. So this is an affirmation that you're gonna use today and keep like a mantra for the day. Oneness and unity. I accept the oneness of all life, and I know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to empathize, not sympathize with others, and I choose to see the love in all around me. I see everything as part of my own life, and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. The warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness, and I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous and moving forward. Look at that warrior, courageous and moving forward, speaking, it's just like, this person is not worried about, I need to study some more, or I gotta do this, or I have to have everything perfect. It's like, oh no, it's time to shine. Come on, guys. It is time to take control. We can do this. Baby steps. Acknowledging what are those actions? Where does it stem from? And start working every day with just small daily habits. The consistency of those small daily habits is what will build a new you. New year, new you, 2021. Where do you want to go? Willpower and determination. I set clear boundaries for my own behavior. I cultivate a strong will by being true to myself. I use my willpower to accomplish my daily tasks and spiritual goals and to encourage uplifting thoughts and behaviors in myself. Doing this will assist me in the next stage of my physical, emotional, and mental and spiritual growth. Ooh, I like this one. This one's great for that one, huh? I stay in touch with my positive thoughts and truth by avoiding substance abuse. Ooh. I stay in touch with my positive thoughts and truth by avoiding substance abuse. And sometimes even coffee. Because I'm so sensitive, I know that I can't have too much coffee because I'll become like agitated and like, oh yeah, like right the second quarter for school, I was just drinking coffee, and my son called me out on it. He was like, "Mom, you're just ornery or being agitated." I was like, oh, I think I gotta ditch the coffee, detox coffee. And then like every day I was like, "Are you having coffee?" I'm like, "No." And then like on the third day I was like, "Just a little, just one." It was funny, but it happens, you know. And so that's why I'm creating this community to help each other, to give you tools, tricks, motivation to make those healthier choices. The healing part is the hardest part, the painful part. But once you pass that, you're gonna be feeling so magical, like the magician. My will is strong and my mind is clear. And then we're gonna do this one on the back side. Also associated with the 5th chakra, the throat chakra, connect with spirit. I develop a quiet mind that allows me to tune in and get in touch with my higher self or my spirit. I listen for the guidance that is there, that is waiting for me to hear. I am open to the truth, and I welcome spiritual inspirational from others. I said that wrong. I am open to the truth, and I welcome spiritual inspiration from others. I will benefit greatly by practicing meditation and stillness. Yes, see? Practicing is making the commitment to practice, commit to yourself to meditate at least 5 minutes. If it's 5 minutes, just like in meditation, just like not thinking of anything, and then another 15-30 minutes getting clear on your intentions in your journal. So I mean, set aside like an hour every morning to say, okay, I'm gonna focus on my thoughts, feelings, dreams, desires, goals. Let's get clear on the intentions and move forward daily, every day. I ask for inner guidance to assist me in getting more in touch with my spirit. I know that I ask for guidance and it will be given. Ask and you shall be and it shall be received. And every morning, so let's start making your own prayer, or you're making sure that you're praying. I don't care what religion. This has nothing to do with religion. Spirituality has nothing to do with religion. Spirituality has to do with your personal growth, with your mindset, your belief system. And religion, churches, the people have, at least in the Catholic Church, have instilled fear and getting in touch with yourself, with God. You know, our school systems have instilled fear in saying the word God. You know, it's like everything's politically correct. That has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with your personal, relationship with you, yourself, and the divine, the greater. That's the seventh chakra, 7th and 6th. All right. So there's a need, there's a calling to attend to our health, to attend to our inner wounds, our childhood wounds. And sometimes it's just that, acknowledging where that wound is. It'll be wow, why am I struggling for words today? Sometimes just acknowledging where the emotion is stemming from is sufficient enough to be able to move past that. There's some traumas that do need a professional. So if you feel like you need a professional, don't be scared to ask for help. Make a commitment. So making the commitment to commit to yourself every day. And that's actually in the book. Let's see. This one was for my first one. Here. I, Veronica Rosa-Collazo, vow that I will be a woman of my word. I will not treat my time as a commodity. From this moment, I will endeavor to be the greatest I can be for myself, my loved ones, and the world. I give my word to make time for this journal every day until it is completed. And in doing so, it brings to my life my dreams, my purpose, my highest potential. Veronica. Make the commitment. Make this commitment for the next 6 months. Log in daily. And be your own healer. I'm not going to heal you. You're going to heal yourself in your own way. Ooh, look at that. I split it right there. Eternal love. Love. Make a commitment. So. Haha. I like that one too. Look at what I just came up to here right now too. I'm going to read this. You've drawn this card because someone is sending you love at this moment. The first person you think about is the one who's holding you loving thoughts about you. Didn't we get this one yesterday too? Yeah. Perhaps you've been worried about a relationship, and this symbolizes Archangel Michael's reassurance that all is well. Didn't I tell you that this was like a soulmate relationship? These angels are watching over your loved ones as well as helping you with your relationships. Possible meanings of this card is you'll encounter a soulmate relationship. Your loved one is in heaven sending an I love you message. Aww. God and the angels love you very much. Know that you're a lovable person, even if someone isn't behaving lovingly towards you. It could also mean that an ex-lover will come back into your life. The prayer is, help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. Admit the truth and act accordingly to yourself. You drawn this card because there is an important feeling that you've been trying to ignore. Yet, try as you might to push it aside, the feeling urges you to be honest with yourself. Archangel Michael says that facing this truth will be healing, and it will give you the direction and guidance you seek. You've tried to disregard your inner urging because you're worried about making life changes. Archangel Michael reassures you that he's guiding you in making sure that your needs are met and your relationships stay healthy. Possible specific meanings is heal or leave an unhealthy situation. Don't compromise. Face your fears. Hold loving thoughts about yourself and the situation. The prayer is, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings and grace and acceptance so that I can lovingly, honest, so I can be livingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. Innocence. Archangel Michael is holding you in a comforting embrace, assuring you of your innocence. Ask him to help you forgive yourself and let go of guilt, which is a heavy emotion that keeps you from experiencing inner peace. By saying, Archangel Michael, thank you for helping me forgive myself for whatever specific event or situation, and for anything else that you may blame yourself for. Please help me release all self-blame from my mind, body, and emotions. Feel the sensation of deep release as Archangel Michael helps you embrace your true innocence. Your past behavior could never undo God's perfect handiwork in creating you as a powerful, loving, and much-needed being of light and love. Possible meanings of this card is the individual you're inquiring about is innocent. It could also mean to purify or it's time to detoxify. You can trust in the situation that you're asking about, and you may focus on other people. You should focus on other people's good qualities instead of their mistakes. The prayer is, Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all your qualities of pure love and light and are reflected within me and others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. Let go of fear now. Archangel Michael says that fear is the only thing interfering with your happiness and plans. He wants you to show you how to release any worry or dread so that you can feel safe and secure. This card indicates that you're ready to let go of control issues and trust that everything ultimately works out for the best. Possible specific meanings is that you're going in the right direction. You deserve all that is good. Allow yourself to receive love, support, and abundance. You are lovable. The prayer is, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, and ego-based thoughts and feelings. So there you go. There's the message for today. Sorry it was a little longer today. I just had some stories to tell, and it's kind of early. I'm getting used to this new habit. I needed some coffee, get my brain going. All right, so have a wonderful day, and those in my private Facebook group, see you later.